Well, that's a difficult question to answer because it's not that SIPs will give you a better return or lump sums will give you a better return, because both of them are investing into equity markets. It's just a way of investing, and I guess it only suits to each investor. I guess SIPs is something which has to be a constant and needs to be looked at something which is like an expense. The day you consider your investments as an expense and savings after that, that is when you have disciplined yourself into investing. And I guess SIPs ensure that you do this. Lump sums are typically when you have accumulated some corpus and you would want to invest this. It totally depends if you want to invest at one point of time into multiple funds, or you want to stagger these investments through STPs, or what are the market dynamics. I guess the answer to this is that it totally depends upon the market dynamics. SIPs is something which should be a constant in everybody's portfolio. Lump sums are something which can be addressed to as and when people generate cash surpluses. This will help us in creating corpuses for whatever goal we have in the future, and this can be applicable to even ultra HNIs who are creating big estates to pass on as a legacy to the next generation. Well, I am a very strong promoter of active mutual funds, though passive funds have also been a flavor of the market and have been catching up very recently. Passive funds will typically mimic the index. Now it depends on which kind of passive funds we are getting into, which index fund we are getting into. There are good indexes that have been formed in the current times that we speak. But I am a very strong promoter of active funds because I feel that gives the fund manager a task and it allows him to beat the benchmarks, and I guess it also justifies the fees that he takes in terms of fund management charges. At all times, I have seen in these markets where markets have been rallying, active funds have outperformed their benchmarks if you choose the right fund manager and if you are prudent enough to narrow down few of the best performing mutual funds.